Linh-chan and Dimi-chan play games. Welcome back, Chan-chans. So this time we're gonna go talk to Impa.
Impa, talk.
Impa Doompa.
Doopity doo. I
Dimple,
got
dimple
something
do.
for you.
I got a pimple just for you.
Do you know that song?
Yeah, it's a Willy Wonka thing.
Oh, is it? I
Yeah.
got a something for you. How old do you think she is?
120.
She still has teeth.
Yeah, you tend to want to keep them at that age.
Wouldn't they fall out by then?
Not necessarily. Not if you don't eat sugars. Now then, let me see.
But life would be so boring if you can't eat sugar, you can't eat like salty, you can't eat savory stuff, you can't eat anything.
Oh. A little closer, dear. It's a little far from my old eyes.
It's only been 100 years.
She's thinking. Oh.
Dot.
It could be that if you visit the locations within those pictures, you'll be able to restore some of your lost memories. Come back here once you've tried them. Okay, cool.
Nice talking to you.
Hi, Paya.
Papaya! They should like put a papaya in her head.
Is anything better? No, I'm good. Bye.
Bye.
Just traumatizing. So, this past weekend.
Weekend.
Oh my gosh, driving me nuts.
Driving you nuts. Weekend. Yeah. Okay.
Do I have enough of these things?
So this past weekend,
what did we do?
is it past weekend? No, last weekend. I don't know. One of the weeks.
Oh, I have 6 of them.
We went to see Ghost in the Shell.
The movie.
The Hollywood movie.
The Hollywood movie. Does it have a subtitle? I don't think so. It's just Ghost in the Shell, right?
Ghost in the Shell, the Hollywood movie.
Starring Scarlett Johansson.
Starring Scarlett Johansson with a big butt.
And a big ball under her wig.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if there's a ball under her wig.
Maybe her head was shaped like that. We don't know.
I think she just has a weird shaped head that makes it look like she's wearing a wig when she's wearing a wig.
She is wearing a wig, but sometimes when you have your hair under it, so there's like that bun that you have under it, so it makes it look awkward. But
so for those who don't know, some people were making like a huge controversy about the fact that Hollywood is whitewashing Asian stories and Japanese stories, and it kind of got out of hand where it's like people were missing the point of what whitewashing stands for, and then there were like Chinese actresses who were saying like, I'm a perfectly good Asian actress, I could have played this role, and it's like the point is to have a Japanese actress, not any
Okay. You want to tell people what Ghost in the Shell is? What if they? I didn't even know what Ghost in the Shell was until I watched the movie.
Good point. So Ghost in the Shell is originally a Japanese manga that was written in 1986, I believe.
Before either of us were born.
And it's describing like a cyberpunk future where the line between man and machine and like consciousness and artificial intelligence is very blurry. And you have this individual who has their whole brain taken out of their broken body and put into a cybernetic shell, essentially.
Yeah.
And that's their new identity. And then it like explores that whole mess of consciousness and higher intelligence and all that. That said, this movie is an adaptation of that original comic, which was not very popular in Japan, as I recall. I don't think it was popular in Japan. And that said, it was popular in the US when the manga was turned into an anime in like the late 1980s, I think. Right?
We were still not born yet.
You're still not born yet. You wanted to say something about it.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I interrupted you with the whole whitewashing baloney.
Oh, I forgot.
Cool.
But yeah, I think people were bashing on the movie and the actress Scarlett Johansson for playing a role of a Japanese character. Mm-hmm. And I think people are misunderstanding what it means to, readapt a story, mm-hmm. like taking someone's work and creating it your own, giving your own twist on things. I think people are thinking way too much in just,
yeah, they feel like the story needs to be like a direct adaptation, like to the letter.
Yeah.
When like it's already been done, there's no point in redoing it.
Yeah.
So like make something a little new, and like make a good experience about it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I myself think the movie was great. Like, mm-hmm. I didn't know the story before, but maybe that's why I think the movie was great, because I'm seeing it for the very first time, this kind of plot. Mm-hmm. But I think the actress did a very good job at portraying her character. Mm-hmm. And the whole plot is that, it's this ghost in a shell where she supposedly had died, and they saved her brain and put the brain into a robot. So technically, when they resurrected her, like, she doesn't need to be who she is anymore. And I think that's the whole point with what they're trying to adapt, is that by casting an American actress for this role, is that they're trying to play with the fact that, oh, she's not who she is supposed to be anymore, and mm-hmm. it's okay mm-hmm. for an American actress to play that role. And I think people are forgetting that, right? Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong at all. So I agree with you. I think the movie was very enjoyable.
Yeah,
and we'll get into like the things that irk me with reviews in general later, but so I agree. The movie was very enjoyable, and it did a good job at keeping the original aesthetic and the original flavor, if you will, of the original. Like, it was visually beautiful. Number one. Number two, it threw you in a world that you're left to just assume is the state of the world at this point. Like, it doesn't give you a chance to question or to think about how different it is.
Yeah, this is just their world. This is mm-hmm. how the world is functioning right now, and everyone just sort of accepts it and goes with the flow. Mm-hmm.
Did it? Yeah. So as I said, the movie is gorgeous.
Yeah.
They updated her costume aesthetic so that way it's less a leotard and a leather jacket and more of a full bodysuit kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which I think Lynn found immediately weird, and I was like, well, that's a good progression from what it was originally.
Well, because I didn't know the original story, but what I find weird was that, like, they didn't need to give her like a nude color bodysuit. They could have mm-hmm. given her like a darker tone bodysuit. That way it doesn't accent out her femininity and like her structure. Mm-hmm. Like, she's known for having a good body. Like, we all know that.
And we get it already.
Like, we get it already. But the fact that, like, they gave her a full-on bodysuit that is nude color makes it seem like, like they're just trying to sexualize her even more just to sell, mm-hmm. And I feel like the reason why they chose her to begin with was because she's popular, and putting her name on the movie is what's going to sell the tickets, Mm-hmm. But in the end, she still did a great job at portraying that role. Mm-hmm. But it's just, I feel like they didn't need to sexualize her so much.
Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Like, the whole point of it being like skin colored was so that way they can communicate that it was like, so that way she can be whatchamacallit, she can turn invisible. But yeah, you're absolutely right that was not necessarily relevant to the story in any way.
Yeah.
Like, that's more of a problem with our culture in general and Japanese culture as well.
It's Hollywood.
Yeah.
You gotta make what sells,
Like that's frankly that's the whole reason why they chose her rather than any other Asian actress, is purely because that's what sells.
But in the end, the movie was wonderful. Now, I haven't seen any of the Japanese adaptations of it, so I don't know what I'm missing. But overall, I think just from seeing it for the first time, I think it's great.
And we're actually going to see one of the original adaptations.
Yeah.
There's a small screening at a local Japanese
foundation
thing.
Yeah. That they're doing...
Huh? Oh, I can't get in there. Ooh, that's a big button.
But yeah, what did you have to say about
about reviews?
About reviews and such.
Oh, so like recently. Oh, that makes it easier. So recently, a lot of
my head hurts.
A lot of like sites tend to. That is not going high enough. They tend to use like a review system that's based on like stars or thumbs up to like review something. And actually, this game got a lot of critique for that because it was getting like the most 10 out of 10 reviews. And then whenever it was aggregating user reviews, it was like all 1 out of 10 reviews. And people were like, oh, I like the game, but it was like not perfect, therefore 1 out of 10. Like showing that you don't know how to use a scale from 1 to 10 accurately. But that gets down to like a bigger issue of a lot of these reviews insist on giving, oh, I know what to do. They insist on giving like a number between 1 and 10 to say how good something is. But what's really like necessary out of the review is if they enjoyed it or not, you know? Did it work?
You did that already, and it fell down.
Yeah, but now I'm gonna do this.
You can't scoop up water?
No. So now it's gonna go in there.
Oh.
I don't know what that does. Oh, it lowers it.
Oh, there's a tunnel.
Sequence.
You could just swim through.
No, you can't dive in this game. So like, what really matters in the end for like a review is just to say like, was it enjoyable or not? That's most of the time what people want to know. Like, did you enjoy? I trust your opinion as a reviewer enough to trust your review. Otherwise, why am I reading it? Right?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it enough? Yes or no? Did you enjoy it at all? I should say. Whether it's stupid, whether it's insightful, whether it made you laugh. Did you enjoy it? And then if you enjoyed it, then you can explain what parts you enjoyed and what parts could have been better. Like at that point, like we have like a common ground as far as reader and reviewer go.
Yeah.
And then we can find out like how to learn more. Maybe they don't do this purely because they want you to read the article and stay on the page enough to see ads. Who knows?
But people are too dependent on these reviews too, because it's very subjective. One person may like it, and then you're gonna find the next person like hate it, and then the next person's like, I'm alright with it. You know, there's never any middle ground.
Yeah, but that's not solved by like a star rating.
No.
You know? Like, in the end, what solves that is to have different reviewers review something.
Yeah.
Different tastes. And then by explaining what you liked and what you didn't like, it can help align someone else's viewpoints with yours. Like, do they look for the same things that you look for?
Yeah.
Then that will help them. But if you didn't like it, then you can explain why you didn't like it, because it might still, like, interest someone, you know?
Yeah.
Got his spear.
Like, if you're gonna give a review, like, at least give an explanation as to why you rate it that way. Because if you just give a number and not give any explanation, it's like, okay, what do you, like, do you not have any opinions, you know?
This thing is gonna kill me.
That thing's gonna kill you. So I'll take a picture of it instead. You're gonna capture its soul with the camera, and then it won't follow you anymore. Is that how it works?
It's currently killing me a lot. Do you think I can whack it with this?
Just electrocute it. Oh, you just whacked it with a thing.
Well, I survived, I think.
Yay. You got like a quarter of a heart.
I know.
Eat some food, man.
I don't have any armor on either. Oh, hi, Guardian.
Put some clothes on then.
Okay, let's fight the Guardian. No, actually, that's a bad idea. I want to get...
Do you think he gets bored?
The Guardian?
No.
Link? No, he has some... Okay, anyone in the comments, please let me know. There are often these, like, swarms of flies. Do they mean anything? They disappear when you get there. My Zelda senses are tingling, letting me know that, like, this means something.
Why don't you catch it?
You can't. Look.
Shoot at it. Freeze it. Burn it. I don't know.
Ah, you there.
Where?
Where? Over here, over here. I'm a fish lady. I knew it. You are a Hylian, aren't you? Yes, you must be a Hylian. Otherwise, you're one unfortunate-looking Zora. Well, your timing couldn't be more perfect if you tried. I was ordered by Prince Sidon.
Sidon.
It reminds me of Sinon.
Sinon.
The name. Sidon. Prince Sidon. Oh, Poseidon. Prince Sidon. I get it.
Where?
Poseidon. You know the name? Poseidon, the king of the seas with his trident.
That's not his name.
Yeah. Poseidon.
Yeah.
And this is Prince Sidon. So it's like Poseidon, Prince Sidon. I'm smart. Anyways, we'll be smart next time. Bye, everyone.
It's Atlantis, right?
I don't know. Bye-bye. Linh-chan, Dimi-chan, Linh-chan, Dimi-chan, Linh-chan, Linh-chan, Dimi-chan, 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 Linh-chan, Dimi-chan, Linh-chan.